Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Ruins of Sin Reactions. I'm Nightwish Ruin.
I'm Sacrifice Sin.
My name is Marshall.
Yeah,
This is our friend that came with us to the Nightwish show.
and I don't know if any of you remember a while ago on one of our Nightwish videos, I said that we are going to do something special for St. Patrick's Day. What we're doing is we're going to be reviewing videos from our concert that we went to last year, St. Patrick's Day 2018.
So 1 year anniversary, basically.
Yeah. There were 4 songs we couldn't find from our show, but we still took them from like other shows, like a couple days before, a couple days after, or whatever. Yeah. So
I don't know. You guys ready to get into this?
I don't know if you guys want to say something first or whatever. Oh,
Let's do
I
this
was gonna say something. What do you all? We're having a drink today. What are you drinking?
PBR, Breakfast of Champions.
I'm having a Do and Do, which is Tullamore Irish whiskey and Mountain Dew.
And I'm having something that a friend of mine and I made up.
Cheers.
We call it the charm drink. It's equal parts rum, whiskey, and vodka, all mixed in with wine. And it used to be Arbor Mist, but now I found Manischewitz, and that smells really good, so I use Manischewitz. And just because you do individual, I just, equal parts is the nips. So anyways, alright guys, I guess get into this, start this up.
Let's get it.
Oh, God. You guys got them?
Yep.
Of cell phones. In those days, a concert was a community of like-minded people whose focus and full attention was given to the stage, to the music, the spectacle, not their mobile phones. Also back then, the excitement, the anticipation, the mystery, the surprise. These weren't spoiled for audiences to come because nobody had posted rubbish, wobbly videos on the internet. So, Nightwish would like you to join them to travel back in time. They politely ask you to turn off that little glass and place it somewhere safe and out of sight and tell it to shut up. Let's all say no to digital slavery, if only for 2
I remember
hours.
that. That was so fun.
Thank you, and enjoy your evening. I know I will.
I remember feeling this bass in my gut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I think at this point already Dad was like taking his
Hearing aids out.
Yeah, that countdown thing is so fucking cool.
I think I remember hearing that guy too.
Probably. It's the only thing that kind of annoys me when we block off so much of the screen.
knows?
Here goes Empo again. This one brings back a lot of memories for me.
Yeah, the only problem, it was slightly cut off the beginning, but that's to be expected. Unless you're filming the whole show, you're gonna skip out parts. Yeah.
But yeah,
and yeah, sorry, but you need to stop it because I mean you're gonna knock that light down.
Oh.
And literally, I'm feeling the vibration. It's like it almost feels like I'm feeling the bass, even though we have headphones.
Wow, that's pretty bad because I'm barely moving my legs.
You know how this room is. I mean, it's your fucking room. You should know.
Yeah. So I was noticing in the song, like I know it's difficult to sing a song that was like more or less like written for somebody else's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And like the chorus on that one especially, she was not so much singing the chorus as she was more like shouting it.
Oh, because she was belting.
Well, she was like I said that's like her. I guess I think it's
like she probably could have sang the chorus in like a higher register. But
Yeah.
she chose to more like shout it instead.
Certain parts she did the opera part. You could hear it, but.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's funny too because like if you listen to her sing it, like you know that she can hit those notes.
Of course.
But she chose to shout the chorus instead of sing it.
But that's what I've said to some people. It's like, or I've just said in general. It's like she wants to make it her own.
Yeah.
She's not
exactly.
doing it. It's she's not Taria. She's not trying to be.
Yeah.
She just does it the way she does it. I do agree. Like certain times, it's like. If you sang it maybe a different way, but I mean, she still did it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And this song, because Wish I Had an Angel, my dad, when he first heard this come up, he's just like, oh shit. Looks over at me, and I was just so into it, because this is the song that got me into Nightwish total. Yep. I mean, even, like, that song was the only one that I would ever listen to. I didn't like any other songs by them, because I was just straight up, like, the growling metal.
Well, not just that, but you like Slipknot, Metallica.
Yeah.
You didn't like operatic.
I didn't like operatic vocals at all.
And it's funny because like that song was on the soundtrack for that movie Alone in the Dark. Yeah. And don't ask me why. Don't ask me why I did this to myself, but I actually went and saw that movie in the theater. And
it didn't play until the very end of the movie.
Word to the wise, don't ever do that. But like I can tell you for an absolute fact that the absolute best parts of that movie were in the video.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need to see the movie; just watch that video.
In fact, I think I mentioned that in one of our other Nightwish videos.
Yeah.
About it's like it was in Alone in the Dark, but instead of putting it partway in the movie, just because
they just put it at the end.
I mean, granted, you get the whole song that way, but
yeah,
it's like what's the point?
I don't know.
Yeah, we should.
Should we get back to this?
Yes, let's do that.
Alrighty here.
Well, actually, maybe just a cut because I need to use the restroom again.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Right.
Yeah, we can edit that part out.
Okay, I just did something. I don't know if that was.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. So.
I don't want to have to redo this, but I don't know if we're recording or if it's paused.
Do you want to just hit stop and then try to see where it goes up to?
Yeah, let's just. All right. So,
Hey guys, we're back after a little technical difficulty.
Yeah.
We're just getting used to the full version of this.
Yeah, we just got the license, so we don't have to do timers anymore. This video would have been a piece of pain in the ass to fucking do. Okay,
well,
so
let's get back to this.
Yeah, wish I had an
Let's
angel.
get back in it.
Mm.
Someone where he zooms up wicked far. The fuck?
I don't know.
YouTube.
Oh, was that just YouTube and not the video?
I hope it was YouTube. The program.
You hear the crowd with that one? Everyone did it.
Yeah. Totally hear his accent there. He said virgin.
I heard that too.
Instead of virgin, he said virgin.
Yeah. I was wondering if anyone else heard it.
Oh, I totally heard that.
Hell, and did you notice she switched the pre-chorus that where she says "old loves they die hard"? She switched it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know if he screwed up when he was uploading it or
No,
if it's
it
YouTube.
never did this before.
Huh? I love that.
Yeah. Thank you, Anthony Green.
Yeah, that was one of the guys that we were talking to.
Thanks, Anthony Green.
Alright, I just want to pause it there. I don't know what the hell is going on with that, if that was YouTube, because it didn't look
Yeah,
like
that
the
was-
normal YouTube thing. It
Ah.
looked like it was... I hope it's not the
I hope
program.
it's not. I hope it wasn't just the video.
But I've watched that video quite a few times before, and I've never seen it do that really. Very often.
Might have just been YouTube then.
I don't know if it was YouTube or if it was the program. I hope it's not the fucking program. That's enough.
I hope not.
The program might slow down the connection or something, maybe.
That could be what it's doing, because we've never used. I mean, this is the first time we've ever used without the
full version.
Yeah, the full version. And what the hell else was I going to say? Or something else I was going to say.
So yeah, you just have the video pause, not the recording, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We wouldn't be up there. Oh, actually, yeah, we would have. But no, I hit the pause.
Yeah. This song really took it out of me at the concert. I was
Wish I Had an Angel, yeah.
I was so into it, like kind of like bobbing, jumping, singing. That last part, I was just like almost screaming.
I was screaming.
Wish I Had an Angel, and I'm like, hell, even at the end of this song, I'm like, man, I wonder if I'm gonna have a voice tomorrow.
Yeah. How I said that she reversed that part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember being so annoyed because I'm singing along and she does it wrong, and I'm like, ugh.
You're singing it wrong.
I know. I'm like, God damn it. I know. You do what you do, but it's like, damn it, you reversed it. It's throwing me off.
I guess let's get back to this.
Yeah. 10th Man Down, also from our show. Like I said, I know it's like three in a row at one point.
Coming up, I just don't remember what songs it is.
One of those songs that I'm not terribly familiar with, but
I know because it was off an EP. It was Over the Hills and Far Away.
Okay, yeah, it was like one of their wicked old ones.
It's a good one. Hell, it was before Marco. Hell, because the original song, I remember someone asking who the guy was singing. I said Marco, and someone was like, "No, it's not Marco. It was whoever was before Marco." I'm like, "Oh, it sounds like Marco for some reason."
I can't even imagine Nightwish before Marco.
One of your favorite songs, "Devil in the Deep Dark Ocean."
Oh, okay, right.
That was off Oceanborn.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's the album I discovered them on.
Yeah.
That was the song that I discovered them on.
Yeah, that's why you were like, I'm so glad they played the. That's later, but
I lost my shit when they played that song.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
I don't even remember hearing that song, and you saw me in that. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, fucking knees going.
Let's get into this.
Yep.
We're back into it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
What the hell are you thanking us for?
I'm surprised we didn't have a lot of people saying, no, thank you. I remember doing that all night. Damn, Kai is on them drums. she did that quite a few times that night.
That was a good crowd, though. That was a really good crowd.
Oh, yeah. And for not being that big of a place either. I was saying how Marshall had said that wasn't really like a song that you were familiar with. It might be one of those that, like, maybe on an album you're like, I might skip it, but live,
yeah, it's a totally different vibe. When
but I'd never skip that.
I'm
song.
saying some people.
I know. A lot of people I've seen some say "Romanticide" on the Once album. They're like, "Oh, this used to be like a filler song. I always skipped it." It's like, are you nuts?
Yeah.
But now they're like, now with the whack-in version, like, oh no way!
It's like listen to it, restart.
And then Marco's little monologue about sausages. I love sausages.
Yeah, the whole spiel.
The whole spiel about sausages.
The open letter.
Yeah, the open letter thing, and that's a sore subject because of how they supposedly, the whole thing with Taria, which I'm not even getting into, but.
Okay,
the only thing that I wanted to say about that is, like, I swear for the most part, it's like Empu was up front blocked by us. I'm like, what? Normally he moves all over the place. Yeah. It's like, you're not moving. At the very end, I saw him in the, near the back right hand.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what the fuck? Yeah. But yeah, I remember.
Yeah, what is this, third song in? And they are all so freaking on right now.
Oh, of course.
They were on that whole.
I've noticed too,
concert,
even in Wacken and a lot of shows, even in our show. It's like, I swear that the first few songs are almost like a warm up, and then they really, really even more so. You would think a lot of bands they fade as they go. No, they go like.
Well, basically what they're doing is like they're trying to figure out like what kind of crowd they've got.
Mm-hmm.
Like how
but I think
the
they
crowd
figured
is
out
be.
right from the beginning they had a damn good crowd that night.
Oh, they did.
I literally, I have to say, even though I forget, I know I looked online the occupancy limit for the Palladium. I'd say total there might have been 3,500, maybe a tad more people.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like 30, 31, 3,200 for the lower part, and it says upstairs, which I'm assuming is the balcony, is like 500.
Yeah.
So that's, what, like 36, like
I really
37,
don't remember that
whatever.
balcony being that
It had to be
big,
close
but-
to capacity then.
Yeah, well, they were sold out.
Yeah,
It was a sold out show.
Yeah.
So we had about that. It's
Well,
not that big of a
capacity,
place
yeah.
when you think about Wacken had 83,000 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
There's
But-
like 83,000 some odd people.
For the crowd that we had, and the videos don't do it justice. I mean, you don't.
No.
The
No.
crowd was, the noise level of that we were, and just whatever. It didn't do it justice. But, like I said, they're a band that, they get better as they go. And I have to agree, they assess the crowd.
Yeah.
And, when 10th Man Down came on, I remember it was just still the playback where the guns were shooting.
Yeah.
And I remember I kind of yelled, and the person in front of me looked behind, at me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you remember
I
the
just
guy that
love
we were
this
talking
song.
to when we first got in?
Yeah.
That I swear, he was insane. I swear he had beers on as he went. He got more wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say I love that song, and it was funny because I didn't hear anyone else at that time. It's like everyone cheered once the music hit. It's like I know you know what song it was. If you're a decent pretty good Nightwish fan, you know what song that was before
You know this intro. Don't pretend you don't know this.
Yeah,
intro.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only intro they have where it starts with guns. Come on.
Let's get back into this.
Yeah.
What song is this now?
Come Cover Me.
Ah.
I don't remember what was this off. Was this off Angels Fall First?
No.
Hell, be honest, it might have been off Century Child. I do have that one.
I think it was on Century Child.
Was
I
it?
don't remember.
I don't remember. It might have been Century
Well,
Child.
if you guys know, let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, I'm sure if anyone has the patience to watch this whole video, someone
Yeah.
will tell us, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here we go.
I hear Troy.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you know? Troy gets to play again. He didn't get to play since the intro.
Yeah.
This is the Palladium, right? Has to be.
I'm doing it with my right hand. They can't see that.
Yeah. I do that all the time. I forget which side it is.
Good thing I can see myself so I can do it.
It's like, oh shit, I gotta put my beer in my other hand. Right?
With you,
God, she is so fun to see live.
Yes, she is.
Even the slowest song, she still gets a hey going.
Oh yeah. And then even talks to the crowd as you guys are doing this. Marco singing, or is that Troy?
Troy and Marco. Okay. Okay. Yeah, as you probably saw it come up on the screen, this one is one of the ones from another show. That's the Baltimore one on the 13th, as you can see right there. I'm more talking to the crowd. Or, well, when I say the crowd, 50... Well, yeah, we did hit 50, which I'm very grateful for all of you. We are very grateful.
For all you YouTubers out there that watch this.
The ones that, subscribed and, support
it's for
us.
the millions.
Yeah.
All of the millions.
Yeah, the millions.
Of YouTube subscribers that we have.
Yeah. Anyways, what was I going to say? I know there was that. I was going to say something about the previous song.
Say something about what?
The previous song, Come Cover Me, the one that just finished.
Oh. I don't know what you were going to say.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is one that the one before, I didn't really know it very well, but like I said, being there live, it's just...
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You might not know the song, but you just get so into it.
And even if you don't know the words, you know how to say hey when they tell you to say hey. You know how to clap when they tell you to,
Yeah, actually through that, because my watch fits really loose, by the end of that show, I had to switch it to my other wrist.
I remember that.
I had the wristband.
You do that.
Where is that wristband?
My arm was killing me.
Yeah, because your watch is going up and down in your wrist.
Hell,
my arm was so sore that...
I wish I could remember what I was going to say.
You'll remember it when you're done recording.
Probably.
Or in the middle of the night.
Or it'll be like, I'll be like passed out, and it'll be like 8, 9 in the morning, whatever.
You'll sit up on the sun like, wait a minute!
Yeah, it was that!
I've done that many times. I've done that at 3 o'clock in the morning and yelled it out and like, oh shit.
You throw that fan on, it's getting a little warm in here. It's the booze, I know.
No, it's just you.
It's the booze.
Yeah.
Seriously, are you cold?
I'm not cold. I'm good. I'm comfortable.
Well, that's why I asked you if you could throw the fan on. Just
because you're closest to the fan.
You are, yeah.
Well, if you want
that knob right there, just the lowest one.
Just turn it all the way over.
Yeah, I get heated up very easily. Being so fat, and also the booze doesn't help either.
Well, when you're drinking almost 100% booze.
Hey, okay, I have 100. It's 100 proof vodka. Yeah, Smirnoff. Where is it? Oh, that's Canadian. Yeah, 100 proof Smirnoff vodka. Then it's Bacardi Superior, which I think is 35%.
Yep.
And then Canadian Mist Whiskey, which I think is 40%.
Yeah, so that's 80 proof.
Yes. And then the wine.
Yes, but it's all alcohol. 11%. There's no...
Yeah, there's no... Well, ice. Does that count?
I guess you can call it once it starts to melt.
Well, it's water. It's frozen water.
What song is this now?
Yeah, right. That was Gethsemane. Blah, blah, blah. That's another one. That's got to be off Angels Fall First. I'm asking you.
No, that one's off Devil.
So Oceanborn then.
Oceanborn. That's what I meant.
Oh. Well, no, because I'm just saying, it's like you're the one who's been.
That's like Gethsemane. That's one of those songs. Just like lyrically speaking, it's like the only one that I know that they do that's like explicitly Christian.
Oh, is
the
this
lyrics
one
are very? It's about Easter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I never really looked at the lyrics, and to be honest, before, pretty much before this tour, I don't think I ever even really heard of this song. Hell, there's a few songs I still, it's like The Wayfarer I've heard of, but I never listened to.
Yeah.
Nightwish, apparently, I don't know if it's an instrumental. They actually have a song called Nightwish. I didn't really know that much. There was a couple others. It's like, Once Upon a Troubadour. I've heard of that, but I'm like, huh? What the fuck? That sounds like an animation, not like an anime, but like a Disney kind of weird Disney movie or something. But he is a huge Disney fan.
Once Upon a Troubadour.
But I wouldn't put it past because he's a very huge Disney fan. I mean, Phantasmic.
Yeah.
Look at that song. I love that song.
Yeah.
Well.
Yes.
You guys ready to get into this?
Yes, we need to because this is going to be probably like a 3-hour video by the time we're done.
Hope not.
By the time we're done, it's going to be about a 2-hour show, I'd say.
Yeah.
With us talking. I'm not blabbering.
Well, you make up for me and him.
I can't hear you.
Exactly.
Stop making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of myself.
I was kidding.
I threw myself under the bus before I threw anything else. God, that video wall's so sick, though.
What do you think?
Well,
Now
that I'm hearing this, I remember this song from that night.
Yeah, so this ain't our show. That what you said our show Get your numbers later. I love her tattoo. Go to Moss. Yeah.
Hey, he's got another flute part.
Anybody that thinks that a flute solo can't be badass has never heard that.
Yeah. Is that the cat?
Nice. Gazebo. In the woods. Perfect place for one. That's right. This guy, I swear, this guy followed them around. Like, New York show. This was Baltimore, wasn't it?
He was in Philly too.
Yeah, Philly. Yeah, it's like
And then
damn, he was all over the place.
Wow.
Anyways, I didn't remember what I was going to say about the other song, but I do remember one thing I wanted to say. We should have probably moved us up into the upper left. That seems to be where no one was as much.
Yeah.
But can't do nothing about it now.
For this series, anyway.
Yeah. But
holy crap, man!
That's
like I said,
me.
Going to see Nightwish is not just going to see another concert. That's an experience.
Definitely.
I know, and
they know how to put on a freaking.
We've
show,
said this
man.
before. The first time me and him went to see them, the place ruined it because they overpacked and
it was so hot.
It was so hot. I mean, it was the winter. It was February 20th. Yeah, and it was probably at least 60, 70 degrees that day, and the low was maybe like 60. Probably it was a very warm
50.
day. It's a very warm day, but they didn't have any ventilation.
And it was probably like 85, 90 degrees.
It was bad in there. I think even the band were like, "We're done, bye bye." No one even cared about an encore. They just everyone bolted for their freaking door.
You guys probably won't see it because I don't think they recorded it. But at the end of this concert, you can hear stomping, clapping, and one more song, more song.
Yep.
And
we did not we didn't want that one to end.
Now, do you remember Ghost Love Score being the last one they played?
No, I do not.
I thought it was Greatest Show on Earth, but apparently it was Ghost Love Score. They did Greatest Show on Earth, then Ghost Love Score.
Yeah,
for the
they
last
did
one.
those back to back.
That makes me feel better because this at least it's not just me having a shitty memory.
Oh, I have a bad memory.
Because apparently people go to concerts all the time thinking that they saw things that never happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had that.
Well, because I remember like back in the 80s, like I'm a huge Wasp fan, and like people always used to talk about things that they saw happen at a Wasp concert that just never fucking happened.
It's like, did you have a dream about it? Maybe. Oh, speaking of dreams, last night it was weird. I had
What drugs were you taking that night? Cause
I had a really fucking weird dream last night about subscribers. It was funny. I'm like, randomly, I don't know. It was like one of my friends like shared us on something and we got a lot, but it was weird. It went up to it was like over 1,000, and then I look again. It was at like 400. It's like that many people left all of a sudden. But then as it's looking, it's going like up down, like really fast, like numbers changing constantly. It's like, okay, that's not normal. That doesn't happen.
That's not possible on YouTube.
It was just funny.
Unless you got to keep refreshing it.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
It's a glitch in everything. But I suppose the Matrix, if you want to call it.
Turns out it's just a glitch in your head.
I have a lot of glitches. So that's not a big deal. All right, yeah. This song, Alon, by the way. Even though I know this is also another one. This is the second, as you can see, New York.
I just think it's hilarious there's such a thing as the PlayStation Theater. That just kind of cracks me up.
And from what it looks like, from what I've seen, this ain't a huge place either. It's like probably maybe a little bit bigger than ours.
Yeah. Even on this, listen to the bass when this gets started.
Do you recall, Alon, when we were there live? They amped up the goddamn bass drum so bad. I'm like, why the fuck is there so much bass for this song? This is a slower song. I know it's a good beat, but holy shit. And you guys, you'll hear it when the bass hits, because this actually has a lot of bass for this video. It's this phone, but it's like, it's not one of those garbled, disgusting.
Well, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, anyways.
All right, let's go.
Let's get it.
Yes. Out of 8.
You hear that?
It's not too bad, but it was more. I don't know if I was volume low. But the whole floor was like vibrating worse than normal.
I remember that.
I'm like, holy fuck, what the hell did they do to this song?
I remember feeling it all the way up to like here.
Yeah, this was the only one around here that we could find. Not the best voice.
This is okay. I was gonna say this is a PlayStation.
Yeah, there was too much bass, not enough treble.
Swoop.
Drum beat's a little overpowering. The drum beat's a little overpowering in section.
Like I said, it's almost like the mic that I have in front of the double bass. They crank that mic all the way up.
No, it's not because of. I just think that whatever they're using to record is picking up more of the bass.
Yeah.
That's all it is. The chorus is good.
Yeah.
But it's just her verses.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know, like, I remember when Alon first came out, it was the first single from Endless Forms, Most Beautiful, and a lot of people were kind of bashing it. I remember seeing it's like, okay, let me get this straight. It's like, you're bashing this for some reason. I know it might not have been the best song to do as a single, but Nemo, it's not. I kind of almost call Alon like Nemo like 2.0 in a way, because there's a lot of similarities. For one, it's the third song on the album, just like Nemo is on Once. It's surrounded by, number 2 is a harder song on Once, it's Wish I Had an Angel, and number 4 is Planet Hill.
Yeah.
Where in Endless Forms Most Beautiful, it's Wake Fantasy, which is a harder song, is number 2, and then number 4 is Yours is an Empty Hope, which is also a heavier song. There's a lot of similarities, and they're not slow like where it's painfully slow, like you're about to fall asleep almost.
Oh, hell no.
It's got a
Especially
definite
live.
bass. It's got a beat. It's got a good sound to it, and they're both beautiful fucking songs. Very beautiful.
And see, that's the other thing that I noticed that Nightwish does. Like, I don't know if they look out at the crowd. They see the crowd is overexerting themselves. They'll take it down a little bit, and then once they let you rest a little bit, then they hit you and get you going again.
Oh, guys, you're too wild. You need to cool down.
That's
Here's the cold shower from the Ghost River. That ain't no fucking slow song.
That's not a slow song.
No, not at all.
What am I thinking here? I don't know.
Okay, we need to pause this because I gotta hit the bathroom again.
Yeah, it did that the last time. Okay, I think we're back.
Yep, hi guys.
Just needed a little break. We were sitting a little too long.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will go away. I don't know what the hell that came up from. You did, son. All right, so Sacrament Wilderness.
When you right click.
Yeah, but I think when he put his headphones down. Anyways, yeah, we're babbling. Sacrament Wilderness. This one, as it says, Philly. I think that was the day before our show.
Yeah, that was the one just before Worcester.
So the 16th. And I guess here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. Really now? Next.
Hearing music is awesome.
He forgot to put his headphones on.
Knew we should ask everybody ready.
Maybe with sound or something.
Yeah, windmill. Empu.
Go, Empu, go!
Oh, go Nightwish in general.
And Tomas, because he was going too, I could hear that.
Huh. She got like studded armor.
Good God, she's gorgeous. Somebody has to say it.
What'd you say?
I said, my God, she's gorgeous. Somebody has to say it.
Yeah, I'm just saying she had the studded armor kind of, like the bracelet all
She's
over
all
her.
spiky.
Yeah, it's a porcupine. She's horny. That's too bad.
Oh no.
It's too much alcohol.
Yeah, that's what happens when you add alcohol to Nightwish.
Me or the band?
Either or.
Exactly.
Either or. Little from column A, little from column B.
I feel like we're neglecting the song. So it's...
I think you might need to slow down now.
I forgot we were reacting to a song for a second there.
Oh, I knew. Just having fun. Love that back road. Look at this.
Yeah, this guy's done a lot.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
This is what, third song that he's done off of this, that we picked out.
Yeah, that was obviously cut off. But I don't think it was very... I think that song starts right off, Dead Boy's Poem.
Oh,
I see.
I know the song, I haven't really listened to it much, but you could tell she was already singing when it came on, but
yeah.
hell, that's what happens, like we said before, when you're at a show, you can't freaking...
You don't remember what song is coming.
I mean, hell,
you don't know what song is coming up.
Before we ever were going to the show, before we went, I was looking at the set list of the other shows just to see like what they were going to be playing. hoping beyond hope that they were going to actually play Master Fast and Greed, which they said they would never play. But they've also said that about a few other songs they never play live, and they did. I know one was Poet and the Pendulum that he said they would play live. They did, and they still do. Bye Bye Beautiful, I think, was one, which was pretty quickly played live. There might have been a couple others, I don't remember exactly, but I figured if any freaking show was going to play it live, it would have been Decades Tour, being as it was labeled the show that it was going to be a one-off set list. It wasn't going to be played songs that weren't played that often. So I was hoping, but
I was mad because I knew I had a feeling it wasn't going to be because Romanticide gets played a lot. I wanted that song bad.
Yeah, but Endless Forms and Decades both didn't play it. Yeah. I was kind of pissed about that. I would love to see it. I'd love to see it live. Maybe 2020 or 2021. Hopefully it's 2020, but you never know. I mean, they said that I think he's written all the songs, and most of the music is written.
I know I saw in a video he said that he was writing like a madman.
Sometime in, I think, this summer or late summer or early fall, they're going to start recording, and they're hoping to have it released by spring or summer of 2020.
Yes.
Hopefully, they utilize her vocals more and they mix it better. If she, because I still irks me, and I know everyone is annoyed about it. Her growls on Yours and Empty Hope. It literally sounds like static in the background. You've heard that song? I heard.
Probably, but it's been a while.
But she in the chorus she growls. It's Marco and her together. He's singing, she's growling. Yours is an empty hope. That's all they say. It's yours is an empty hope, like 4 times in the chorus or whatever. And I mean, on a freaking phone speaker, you can't even hear the growls.
Right.
So it's like,
your
what
best
did
bet
they
is
do?
in headphones.
Yeah, headphones is the best bet to hear it, or live. Live, they do it good. I think the Baltic Princess, that was a cruise, the Nightwish cruise they did. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
But I would that would be a fucking awesome cruise. That's one way I would go on a cruise. I'm not afraid of the ocean. It's just,
Yeah.
I would totally go on a cruise anyways. Yes,
Let's
I know.
do this.
Dead Boy's poem. Here we go. Anybody got anything last thing to say?
Nope, I'm good.
Alrighty.
You?
Only my heart can evoke. Sing what you can say, forget what you can't play. Haste to drown into beautiful light. Walk within my poetry, this dying music. Letter to nobody. Never sigh so like his crime.
the one without tears, for I've given this its strength, and it has become my only strength. Comforting her mother's lap, chance for immortality, where being wanted became a thrill, why don't we need it? Sweet piano nodding down my life. Show me love over the lawn. So much more I wanted to give to the ones who love me. I'm sorry. Time will tell. It's bitter farewell. I leave no more to shame, nor me, nor you. And you, I wish I didn't feel for you anymore.
Hi, Captain Awkward right here. Nice to meet you. I wasn't watching.
Yeah, I remember, yeah, right, that Dead Boy's poem, that was off, I think, Wishmaster, because I remember seeing on some, I think it was a Reddit, forum.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it existed, our Nightwish, it's like, oh, they actually have one of that? And, there was one thing about, rate the epics, you know, like, best to worst.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, as we call epics, like the longer songs, you know, like 8 or over.
8, 10, 14.
But someone did, and he had Dead Boy's poem. And he's like, I know that's not really an epic, even though considering, they say, I know Wishmaster's epic is considered phantasmic, but he never cared for it, I guess. Which, I'm like, I don't see how, but, you know, each their own, of course. But now I can kind of see where they can say that Dead Boy's poem is one of those epics, even though it's not as long. it's got those parts, you know, like it's got like the slower part,
Yeah,
it picks
yeah.
up, and
Like most
A
of
lot of dynamics going on.
well,
Yes.
a lot of Nightwish epics, as I call them, it's a roller coaster because it brings you down, it takes you up,
oh,
brings you back down, up.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what I say constitutes an epic, and that's why I'm like, I never really listened to that song too much.
Yeah.
Mm,
So even the live one, like I know that was at our show, I heard it, but I never like sought out that video to watch later, like
Yeah.
on YouTube. But just watching it now, I'm like, now I know why they considered it an epic. You know,
yeah,
I mean, I still not really sure why they didn't like Phantasmic, but you know, that's each their own opinion, of course.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say, oh, they're stupid for not liking it, of course, because that's not the issue. I'm just saying I'm not really sure why they don't like it, but, you know, because I love it, but whatever.
Yeah,
But Dead Boys Swim, I can actually see why they called it as more of an epic now, that even though it was maybe 6-something, 7-something, a little, like about 7 minutes, maybe a little bit less, it has that dynamic of, it has parts to it. Like, even though I don't know if it has labeled part 1, part 2, like some of them do,
yeah.
it still has parts to it.
Most of the epics, I think there's 3 to 5
Yeah.
parts to the song.
Most of them have 3, but because Greatest Show on Earth is so long, it has 5, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, Elvenjig, this was actually an instrumental that they premiered for the Decades Tour. It was a new song.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I'm like, I don't know if I forgot they were doing Elven Path, because they did announce this. I don't know, they just must have cut it off. But they had said something about, I'm like, why don't you just play Elven Path? It's like, yeah, okay, because you'll see they play it right after this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, good. So, do you need another? You gonna go down and grab another one, or are you gonna wait?
Yeah, I think I'm about done. Actually,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I hit.
Probably
play.
going to be taken off pretty soon.
Well, you can't until we're done with this, which is still quite a bit, but
Yes, I can.
no, you can.
Yes.
Stupid
And
thing.
welcome back.
Yeah, I had accidentally hit that 1 hour autocomplete like a while ago. Thought it could be a good workaround, but it had been patched since then. Yes, I'm guilty of trying to get around the rules. Deal with it. Anyway, so here we go. Elvenjig. I think I said this before.
Yes.
It cut. It was a. Yeah, right. What was it again?
The first time that they were...
Yeah, this tour, it was the first time because it was a new... It's an instrumental, but the first time they played it was on the Decades Tour.
Yeah.
And here we go. You can hear the crowd, like, stomping their feet a little bit.
You can hear them clapping now.
That too, yeah. Oh, he's got the double guitar.
Oh, he brought
Marco's got the double.
Yeah.
He uses that with the Islander, too, I think. bit of it. Yeah.
The Elven Path.
Jesus Christ, I thought that was your page at first. Someone's hand going right up into... Yeah, we went to Nightwish to make a metal tube, right?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said we went to Nightwish to make a metal tube.
Oh, alright. How they have like what, 4 of them? At least in songs too.
Someone's really into this song. Look how much that camera is shaking.
Yeah. Oh, not to mention, it's like some people, it's like they never put their freaking double horns down. I have to pause it before this. Yeah, right. I swear. I have to say 2 bands. Nightwish and Diablo Swing Orchestra. No matter how shitty of a fucking mood I'm in, they can get me in a good mood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know a lot of you probably don't know who Diablo String Orchestra is. We'll eventually do one. I don't know why we haven't done one yet.
Yeah, we'll have to do a reaction to them for you guys.
We have one on our own list, but we just haven't done it yet. But it never fails to put me in a good mood. Nightwish is just like,
you or the cat.
and I want my tears
doing
back.
shit.
This song, yeah, it started a little after, but again, like we said,
What one is this?
I want my tears back.
Oh.
Right
my
here,
favorite.
she's just. They didn't get at the beginning because they do say it's like the guitar, and then I want my tears back. But then right here, she's just talking to the crowd about
getting everyone hyped up.
She is this song. I mean, you've seen it at Wacken. She dances the jig, so to speak. But I swear,
She
this
did that
performance.
here like crazy because this is at our show.
As someone says on one of them, I don't know if it's this video or there's another video also from the same show, but they're like, damn, Floor is flying. And you'll see what we mean later in her dance. I mean, she goes insane. It's awesome. So, headphones up, people.
Okay. Thank you for the reminder.
Well, I figured because you had them down.
Goodness knows I'll forget.
There's nothing goodness about this. No, I'm kidding. We're not evil, don't worry.
Pure evil knows I'll forget.
Well, like I said, we're not evil. We're not good, but we're not evil.
They're not evil, I am.
You're not evil, please. Please.
A little bit.
If you're evil, then I'm worse. Just to say.
You just said you weren't.
I'm just saying, if you're evil, then I'm worse. But I'm not evil. I'm saying we're not evil. But if you're saying that you're evil, I'm worse than you. I don't know you super well, but I know enough to know I'm probably worse than you. Granted, I don't go.
Alright,
I won't
let's
go
do
there.
this.
I won't go there.
Go ahead and keep thinking that. Just keep thinking that.
Well, it's not a huge bad thing. It's just what a normal straight guy does. Anyways, I think
To be continued.
Let's go.
to be continued.
Story for another day.
To be never talked about again. What it probably talked about. Yeah. All right.
Let us know in the comments if you want to hear that story.
Yeah, it's not a really interesting story.
No,
to be
not really.
honest. But I think you know what I'm gonna say. All right. Well, you don't have yours, but you do. So grab
Tremendous
yours.
amount of build-up for something so mundane.
Your drink
Oh.
with egg.
Hurry up and drink. I got nothing, so.
I thought you don't have yours. Fucking cat hair. Son of a bitch. I love my cats, but goddammit, they get there forever. Alright.
Yeah, let's do
Speaking
this.
of one, holy shit,
Speaking
he
of
came
which.
up here.
Who?
Rusty, pick him up.
I can't
He's
see.
still next to you, Marshall.
He's over on the other side.
Ooh, careful.
Yeah, careful with his tail. Though.
Well, I didn't mean his tail, just...
Mr. Kitty.
Hi. This is our other kitty. You've seen our metal kitty at Sarte. This is the other one, who's a big fat baby.
Ooh,
Ow.
Ooh, what? Did he get you?
Ow.
did he just scratch you?
No, he headbutted me.
Oh.
You
Okay.
alright?
Oh,
Tickle
no.
him.
No offense. I know that sounded like I was relieved, but I was because,
Ow.
headbutting, he does that normally. You okay, though?
Yeah. I'm good.
Scratching, he doesn't normally do, so
No,
that's
he
what
just
I
like,
was...
bam, whack me in the face. Ow.
Because I've actually
Rusty.
had 2 cats scratch me, like, on the eyelid before, like, when I was a kid.
God.
I had that too.
Yeah, that's another story. Anyways, before we, like...
Let's get back to this before
This whole video is going to be about the cat attack now.
Yeah, like, it was the kitty.
When cats attack.
Rusty, you little bastard.
Yeah, he's still out there. I heard him sneezing.
Probably. Because he don't want to take his damn allergy pill.
Alright, we're gonna start this song
He's sitting
sometime
out there
today.
giving me the finger.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. That black cat from Scary Movie. You shit in my shit box, you bitch! Okay. Anyways, that was a little off topic.
Anyway,
But I don't care. We're having fun.
Yeah.
Where the hell did she come from?
she was on the bed.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she was on the bed behind him.
Wow. Go beat him up, Asarte. Get him. All right.
What are you doing? Hit your glasses?
Well, I'm missing the pad on the side.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So like the little thing.
Say
right
no
there into my
more.
face.
Say no more.
Yeah, that hurts.
As someone who's worn glasses since 5th grade, I know what
Yeah.
you mean.
I have 2 pairs of glasses. They're both missing the same pad. I can't win.
Y'all need Jesus. Not really, but yeah.
No, we need Satan.
No, we need Nightwish.
That's even better. The only thing better than Satan. I said it before, but my God, she's gorgeous.
Yep.
God is a woman. I said God is a woman. It's her.
Yeah.
song, I swear it almost killed me.
At the show, yeah.
At the show, that's what I mean. At the show, man.
Oh my god.
I was singing along the whole freaking time. The haze, the freaking just, ugh.
I think I was actually jumping a couple of times during that show.
I was totally into it. One part I didn't notice at the show until, I saw it on the video here. One part where she was dancing, she's twirling and shit. She's like this, right at Empu. She's doing that, and he's like sidesteps like twice and gives a look like oh, she's crazy. I'm scared of her. I know it's for the show, but it's just so funny.
Yep.
Look on his face.
It's funny too because I know he's short, but just in that scene, he looked so short. I mean, almost like 2 feet shorter than her.
Yeah.
She's only 6'1", I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that
with her boots.
Yeah,
that's a pretty big size difference, though.
Yeah, and I don't know really what he is, to be honest, but he's short. Some people call him their lovable hobbit or something. People literally, I've seen that in other.
He's just a wee man.
Yeah,
he's a wee little man.
But I just love it. She's doing that, like, come on, dance with me, almost, and he's just like he looks.
No, thank you.
Does like a shocked face, sidesteps twice.
Like I think I'm good over here. You just
it's like you just. And then next thing you know, she's dancing around again. He's back with Troy.
Dude,
in the back with Troy.
All I can say is she must have one hell of a cardio.
Right. Right.
Another thing I have to say, I think I might have said it before, but I don't remember if it was in this video, if it was with you later or earlier. But you see the whack in I Want My Tears Back. Mm-hmm. She danced a little and she did the windmill song. I think she danced a hell of a lot more, at least in this show. I'm sure she did it in other shows too, but in our show, she really was so into it. She was just as some people said, damn floor is flying.
Yeah.
She had said, she's like, come on guys, this is your St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, and it was before that. It's like, yeah, it's Saturday, it's your St. Patrick's Day. Yep. And then they went to, when they went to the jig, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh god, she went nuts.
She's like, feel those endorphins, come on! It's like, oh yeah, man. She went nuts, and I loved it. It never fails to put a fucking, ear-to-ear Cheshire cat smile on my face.
Yeah.
It's just, I love it. She has so much energy. And it's just like I've always said, the band, they feed off the crowd's energy. The crowd feeds off the band's energy.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've said before on another Nightwish video talking about the concert. I've been to a lot of concerts, a lot of metal concerts. They're great. But something about the Nightwish concert, especially the Palladium one that we went to last year, it just felt like you were at home. Like you had nothing to fear. There was nothing that you were going to get hit or trampled or anything. You were just
I didn't feel myself like this. Like, okay, anyone going to hit me? No,
I just felt the energy.
I could just listen to the music and just zone out and only pay attention to the music. Didn't have to pay attention to anything else.
Yep.
Yeah, I felt the energy from the crowd, from the band, and there was no negative. I swear there was no negative energy whatsoever. It was all positive fucking energy
that show. I think that was the living, breathing embodiment of the phrase "your vibe attracts your tribe."
Which is funny because my vibe sometimes is not always that great, but
that show.
Oh god, I was loving that fucking show, man. There was not a negative part about that fucking show at all.
No,
all filler, no filler.
The only, I swear, if I had to say there were any negative part about it, was the fact that we had to practically go all the way around the block to first get in.
That line was ridiculous.
I know. I was a little annoyed. I was like, and I get in there. I find I bought a scarf. I'm like, why couldn't I have had this before I get in? I was freezing out there. The wind was. But the only other negative thing I could possibly say,
three being idiots, only bring a sweatshirt, and there's still snowbanks that are taller than
technically
us.
4 idiots, because Dad only brought...
Yeah.
No, he had his coat.
Yeah, but I thought he had just...
No, he had his coat.
Well, whatever, who cares?
He was
Anyways.
the only one of the 4 of us that had a coat then.
Yeah, but the only other negative thing I could possibly say, which is not even a big issue, is how long it took a little longer to actually start the show than it originally said.
Well,
it said whatever.
All that stuff is to be.
But who cares? You know,
at a concert. The only thing I can say is
to be expected.
I wish it went on all night.
Dude,
another
they
hour
have
at least.
Yeah,
they have what 200 songs? I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't even know, but probably about that.
probably
They could have played for.
close to us.
They could have played for 6 hours.
Almost 20 years worth.
Over 20 years.
Well,
It's
they
22
have,
years.
they have 8 albums.
Well, they've been around since
8
'96,
studio albums.
and we're on
2019.
2019. So
Yes.
between 22 and 23 years, they've been around.
Wow.
They've had 8 studio albums, 1 million singles. Because I've gone through, it's okay, you ever gonna stop? It's there's 10 singles per album. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
why are there so many singles? This is still from the same album, but it's fine. It's it's okay. I love Nightwish. Yes, I know. Shut up. I don't care. I know you're gonna tell me that we should get back into it, and I don't care. I'm gonna sue your nose.
3 or 4.
What are you for?
If I'm 4, I'm a very mature 4-year-old for drinking.
And I'd also say
Drunkest
you're a very
4-year-old ever.
big 4-year-old.
That's I hope I'm not 4. I don't like 4-year-olds. They're very loud and well, I don't know. I'm just
Well,
not too much for kids.
But let's get back into
Yeah. The Carpenter. Again, at our show. Like I said, there was 3 in a row, which we already did, that were not from our show. There's another one later. I'm pretty sure it's Slaying the Dreamer, which I was pissed because they did it awesome at our show. But the one we chose was a good one. The Carpenter. This is, I think, from Angels Fall First.
Yeah, I know what's.
I would ask you, but you seem to not know shit sometimes.
Well, the more I drink, the less I know.
The more I hear,
it's
the less I
the
hear.
intelligent person's curse that I'm like what you'd call a stupid drunk. The more I
I
drink,
don't
the
want
less
to
I
say
know.
what kind of drunk I am. It's not good. I just say I'm a fun drunk, but if I don't eat, I get obnoxious and kind of mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the other thing because it's inappropriate.
Get
for you.
both drunk and hangry.
Oh no, I'm talking about the other thing. It's yeah.
Yeah. Just.
We have horns, you know.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it right there. Yeah, I'm sure everybody else got it, unless they're immature or kids or whatever. Who cares?
The word you're thinking of is concupiscent.
Who? What? They want you to take the roles. No, sorry.
Just go
One
look it up.
World
You're fine.
reference.
You're
Here
fine.
we
Just
go.
look it up.
Here we go. The Carpenter live in Worcester, St.
Concupiscent.
Patrick's Day, blah blah blah, 2018. Yes. That was a good party. You know how to party. Thank you for that. Oh yeah. Where are you? What are you doing?
Well, good evening, you saucy Worcesteronians.
We're not from Worcester,
Yeah,
but we
it's
went
glorious to
there.
be back here, especially on St. Bernard's Day.
Yes, St. Bernard's Day, is that what you said?
Anyway,
Well,
how are you
he's-
enjoying the time machine up to now?
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Well, we're going to go even deeper back in time now. And this goes back to 1588, I believe. And it's especially for people who are interested in handicrafts and things like that.
Hobbycraft.
man condemned to shine the salvation throughout the centuries. Why was the wine of the grail too sour for man to drink?
Okay, so thoughts.
What?
Thoughts, you know.
To me, that was like
Opinions.
another one.
I don't have
like,
many.
That's
the
the
moment.
one.
To me, that was just like a song like in the middle of the show, like kind of bring the crowd down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows the song, they're singing along to it, but not like really jumping.
But honest.
Sing along to it and just like kind of go with the flow, and then they come out like it sounds like another hard ass song.
The kingslayer. Oh yeah.
Yeah, to bring the crowd going nuts.
Personally, my view on it is, I never really listened. I don't remember what the Carpenter's even from. It's got to be either Oceanborn or Angels Fall First. It's one of the earlier ones.
I think it was Angels Fall First.
Probably. It's very old. I know that.
I wanted to clarify. I said I had no thoughts. I don't have no thoughts. It's just not a song I listen to very often.
Yeah, me either.
Mm-hmm.
But personally,
It's a
It
perfectly
was good.
lovely song.
And
just don't listen to it very often.
did she just
What?
like fellow like crazy? I thought
What?
she did.
What happened?
Where you going, cat? Damn it. She's such a pain. Anyways, what was I saying?
First I thought that was him.
One meat.
No, I thought it was the orange cat.
Oh, the other cat.
He's gone. He left. Wow.
Yeah, but she doesn't usually bellow like that.
She bellows like a skeleton and does random annoyance. But anyways, just yeah, I never really listened to it, but hearing it live, I forgot. Just it actually picked up my main issue. Like, I'm such an idiot, and I really do feel like an idiot a lot of times because there's a lot of songs that because it starts slow, like I'll skip it. And it's such a mistake because so many bands, like Leaves' Eyes, for example, there's a song called, what the fuck's it called now?
Oh.
Something about sand. What the fuck is it?
I don't know, you'll think of it later.
Hymn to the Lone Sands, or Hymn of the Lone Sands, or something like that. But hymn, Hymm, you know, like hymn, it's like something about a song. It starts very slow in French. I think they're French, but it sounds like it's French anyways. And it starts very slow. I used to always skip it, but one day I was doing something and I had to go do something, and it picked up, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? I like go and figure it changed. I'm looking, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not skipping that anymore. What the fuck? This is awesome.
Yeah.
And just like with Diablo Swing Orchestra, their song Justice for Saint Mary, like the first 5 minutes of it, it's like an 8-minute song. The first 5 minutes is pretty slow. The last 3 minutes or so, fucking epic. It has the hard metal, you know, like I don't know, you know Diablo Swing Orchestra.
Yeah.
They're kind of all over the place.
You played that for me many times.
But they, it starts, you know, it's slow, you know, singing. Sounds like it's about literally like Mary, you know, Mary, the mother of God, or mother of Jesus, rather. It's slow. And then it picks up to metal, and then randomly, like the last minute, it's like dubstep. Literally, like, we'll have to do a reaction to it, but it's like, and some people are like, that's not dubstep. And some people with their, oh, is that really necessary? It's like, of course it's necessary. If the band did it, it's fucking necessary because they did it. That's the way they did it for a reason. And Diablo, they don't, I mean, I've never seen many bands make mistakes. You know, they don't tend to make mistakes. If they do a song a certain way, they did it for that reason. But Diablo Swing Orchestra, they seem to, where it might seem like it's completely out of the blue.
It's my chair.
I was like, what the hell?
It's for a goddamn reason, and you know whether you think it goes or not.
I think we're getting a little off.
Yes, I'm going out of. I don't care.
We're totally on a tangent right now.
We are. Yeah. We were on Earth, and now we're on Pluto. So come on. And I don't even want to say Mars because they're too close to us. Pluto is way over. And yes, I still consider Pluto a planet. I don't fucking care.
Yes.
What you people think.
Yes, just
it's still a fucking planet.
Ooh,
Justice for Pluto. That was my point. Yep.
Justice for Pluto, yeah.
Justice
I don't
for
care. I know last time I knew they were actually talking about putting it back into being a planet, but it's always been a planet. When I was a kid, it was 9 planets. It's still 9 planets. If you want to add more, that's fine, but don't take away.
No. Addition is fine. Subtraction, not so much.
Subtraction is fine when you're doing math problems, but not when it comes to life. Nope.
Okay, let's get back to the video.
Listen, Phil. Or what do you sacrifice? Listen, Sack. Sack.
We'll just call you Sack.
I'll call you Sack.
I prefer if you're going to shorten it, Sin.
Okay, Cinnamon.
Don't make me hurt.
Cinnamon.
Cinnabon.
Now you go from Nightwish to Diablo Swing Orchestra to Lucifer.
Lucifer is a good movie.
Show.
That's not a movie, it's a show. Okay, anyways. The Kingslayer. Always a great song. Even though it's probably about one of the most depressing subjects in history.
Indeed.
As we all know. The Columbine shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know, if you're a new Nightwish fan, that's fine. But if you are a hardcore Nightwish fan, if you don't know, you should have your Nightwish card revoked, I have to say.
That, or you should start listening to it a little harder.
Yes. Just saying, if you don't know what the song is about and you're a really hardcore Nightwish fan, then where have you been?
That, or you skip over that song every time.
Oh, which I don't see how you could. But anyways, this is one I actually forgot. I don't know what I was listening, but it's like I forgot she actually did the opera parts in the. It's like chopped up. I remember when you first heard the song, to be honest, too.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I don't like how she kind of is chopped up like that. It's like, I remember telling you, it's like, that's the point. That's how they do the song. That's what makes it kind of great.
Okay, I don't remember that chair squeaking that much.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Well, most people don't sit here and just rock in the chair. I'm rocking.
Oh, I do.
No, you know what it is? You got a cat under there. Not really, but
We've
only got
hope
2.
Not.
We've only got 2. The rest of them sadly died. But anyways. And they were in here before and they left. Do you have a mouse in your pants?
On?
I do.
Yeah, everybody's got their headphones. Alright. So enough of this. This is probably like a...
Going off script.
Probably like a 6 to 7 minute freaking space in between.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to shut up. Okay. Shut up, Nightwish. Shut up, Ruben. Shut up. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's awesome song. So, any thoughts of Kingslayer?
Oh, I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Freaking,
Yeah.
especially the end. The end. I mean, come on. I love especially how they did in the concert there, in the screen, the candles.
The candles, yeah.
They kept
Yeah.
going out as they kept going. There was 15 candles. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
15 candles, and it's funny because if you actually see any lyric videos for the Kingslayer, it says 15 candles. I forget the rest of it. I know. I'm
You're too
a
drunk.
little brain pickled right now, but it's fine. But I think it was like 9 blue ones, 4 pink ones, 2 black ones, and it was 9 males, 4 females, and the black ones were the 2 killers.
Right.
They were
right.
the 15
The two
people
gunmen.
that were killed from that tragedy of Columbine.
Yes.
And the 2 black ones were obviously the killers and the rest of them. But I just like how it went, like at the end they were singing, and it was like one went out, they all went out, and
Yeah.
like the very last second, the last one went out. I remember I was like, when we were there, I was looking, I didn't like notice it before, but I'm counting, I counted, I'm like, yeah, there was 15, okay, so that doesn't make sense. But I remember that's off of Wishmaster, right?
Yeah.
I thought so. I know Over the Hills and Far Away, the EP, they have a live version of it. And that was one of the times I'm like, that's one of the times I've always been, Taria live, it was more of a, she was okay, but that Taria live, that song for that, it was really good.
Just like the end of an era.
Just like end of an era, she was really good. She was on point on that DVD.
Yep, I remember that.
I haven't watched all of it, but every song I've seen from that, she was very good. Fucking
Planet Hell.
not Planet Hell. That was great, but what is that one?
Phantom
Phantom of the Opera.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that end fucking. What is it with Nightwish having those? The last note is just like, as people say, floorgasms, but obviously it's not floorgasm because it's Taria, but it's just like an orgasm.
Yep.
Of that last freaking note they
Eargasm.
have to do. Eargasm, orgasm,
Eargasm,
floorgasm,
yeah.
fuckgasm. I don't care what the fuckgasm, but it's a gasm of sorts.
Well, yeah, because it's like that's one of the things for me that just like for like metal in general.
Yeah.
They're always like, whether it's once on the song or once in an album, there has to be this thing which is called like a vulgar display of virtuosity that just like rocks you back in your seat, like, where the fuck did that come from?
Oh.
Holy shit!
Have you heard of Blackbriar?
Sorry.
The band Blackbriar.
You posted that on.
Okay, I didn't know.
You shared that a couple of times. I haven't actually.
No, I didn't share it. We did a reaction to it.
Yeah. That's
I never.
what I meant.
Well, I was saying, I
posted
never
something.
heard of it before. I had heard of them, but I never listened.
Never listened to them.
We did Ready to Kill on the phone, and I don't know if you saw our reaction to it. It was funny. The first she says "Ready to Kill," but she kind of like screams it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Holy shit!" And I know some people are like, "Really? You're supposed to be a metalhead, and you're surprised?" I was surprised because I assumed it was going to be just clean vocals the whole time.
Yeah.
That was and I explained it later. Like, I mean, come on. I love Moray, Eel, Arch Enemy, all that, those growlers. So I'm not surprised by growls.
You're not surprised by the growl. You're surprised at
and I swear it's because I felt like I was literally this close to the screen and her face was right there.
Yeah.
It was one of those type of things.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, okay, holy shit. Okay, Devil in the Deep Dark Ocean. Yeah, you gotta do this. This song
live. When you see this live, if you ever go and they play it live, it is so hard.
And the album version is great. Even watching it here is great, but it does not do it justice. You have to be there.
This is the very first Nightwish song that I ever heard.
Yeah, I remember you later. It was after the show was done. You're like, I'm glad they're playing this, and I told you too. I was like, they're playing that. You're like, oh, I'm so glad because that's my first. Yeah, that's the first one I heard. But later you're like, yeah, I'm so glad they played that because it was my first Nightwish song. To be honest, I still to this day do not remember what the guy. I told everybody how I got into Nightwish. Some guy from Strawberries. I think I was buying Evanescence and the Lacuna Coil. He's like, have you ever heard of Nightwish? I said, no.
And he played the song.
He played a song once, and he told me about them. He said that they're over there. We went over to look for them. He played a song from once, but it must have been. It was a later song. I don't know if it was Higher Than Hope or I really think it was. What the fuck song was it now? I remember I said it in one of the other videos before.
I don't remember now.
Live to tell the tale.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was one of the bonus tracks. I forget, but it was one of the songs off ones. It was one of the later ones. Mm-hmm. It might have been that song. And I remember I'm standing there for a while, and you're like, "Well, do you like it?" Or I'm like, "Oh." I bought it.
And that was.
I had my.
Some people say that was the beginning of the end. He's bought almost every. The only thing he doesn't have is the first 2 albums right now.
I had my Discman in the car, popped it in, listening. Dark Show. Dark Show. Oh, wake up, dumbass. Dark Chest of Wonders. First song from once. That came on. The orchestral parts in the beginning. I'm like, this is awesome. Like, there's a lot of opera here. But I'm just like, that was great. And, yeah, that. And then, I don't know if... But yeah, that was the beginning of my operatic metal.
Mm-hmm.
Not fiasco. That's not
Journey.
Fiasco. Journey. Yes, there we go. That's a good word for it. Because there's so many other bands. But yes, because we've talked probably another 10 minutes just in between these songs, like jackasses. Like I said. If you were brave enough or patient enough to watch this whole thing, thank you very much. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And yes, as we said, this is our friend Marshall. Marshall Morris. That's his YouTube name. I don't know what you even have on your YouTube. I don't even know if I've checked out your YouTube, to be honest.
I think I have 2 videos that have nothing to do with music, so
yeah,
it's not even worth mentioning.
We'll have to have you come back for other reactions.
Yeah.
You gotta freaking, stop waiting for us to contact you sometimes and just contact us sometimes.
Yeah, I have some suggestions.
Exactly. And if you have a suggestion, whether you know it or not, which obviously if you have a suggestion, you know it, but I'll be like, yeah, I got this. I'll come over. We can react to it together, or we can do a whole day like this. Maybe not this many songs because this is 18 songs. Plus, how many minutes? Probably about an hour. I literally swear, even though it's only probably about 2 hours of the music, we probably had another hour of us talking. Because
so this is gonna be one long ass.
We are blabbermouth little fuckers, and I don't care because.
And you're worse when you're drinking.
Yes.
Hey.
I'll flick your nose.
And it'll punch you.
I'll chop your head off. No, don't worry.
Let's just get into this.
Don't worry, we're not actually going to kill each other. We're brothers, as you know.
I'm just glad I'm all the way over here.
I don't think it would avoid that. You won't avoid it.
Come on.
You'll get blood on you. No.
Oh, that's okay. I'll wear that with pride.
That's okay. I'll get the blood on me as long as you don't hurt me. I'll wear the blood proudly.
I'll probably wear the blood, just don't hurt me.
I'll wear the blood, but I won't wear the scars.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Devil in the deep dark ocean.
Make sure. You're sure?
Yeah!
Yeah, sure.
Oh, how about the upper balcony? Sounds nice. The lower end?
Yeah.
once more round together!
Yeah!
Yeah,
I remember being
some
that.
noise.
That was so
We're
fun.
gonna do you some noise as well. But this one is very sensitive. This is a love story.
What do you say? Thank you for the noise. We'll give you some good noise as well.
There's no love stories usually. There's no.
Oh, here we go.
All kinds of tragic consequences and all that Shakespearean. This
Oh, shut up.
The stories between the devil and the deep dark ocean.
Yeah!
forever just for me. From cradle to coffin shall my life be your passion.
Okay. Okay.
Holy
That
shit.
song. Yeah.
Best song ever.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, man. And I'm trying to remember, I think that might have been one of the actually first times I've ever actually heard that song.
Oh, you heard it before. You just didn't listen like always.
Well, when you and I are together and we're in listening to music,
That's what I mean.
we just talk.
I put it on for you. It's like a song a band song you never heard before. I'll play it for you.
We end up talking.
That's why I said it's like the best time to, if I want to introduce you to a song lately, it's, on a reaction, because we'll focus on the reaction. Now, even though it seems like, okay, we're just being douchey and funny and whatever, it's like we're still paying attention. Okay, I do have to admit, what was it? What song was it? That, like, for, like, the first half, we were kind of, like, not... I had said at one point, it's like, yeah, it feels like we're, like, not ignoring, but, what's that word? I don't know. Not ignoring, but, like, not giving the song the proper attention or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Was it Sacrament of Wilderness?
Might have been.
It might have, yeah.
When we first started.
No, it was like in between, but it was just, we were laughing about something or other. But, that fucking song, man. I remember looking down.
I have a feeling that Kai must have been really tired after that song.
All I know is I remember looking down on Devil in the Deep Dark Ocean. Excuse me, I'm a little buzzed, so shush. But,
I think you're on the border of
I am buzzed. I'm not fucking drunk, you oaf, so shut up.
I didn't say drunk, I said on the border.
You said on the border of drunk. I said buzz. There is a huge difference. And no, I will not use the word tipsy because I don't like it because it's just it. Anyways, the point that I was trying to make before I was so rudely interrupted. And now I don't even know what I was going to say.
Lost.
Devil in the Deep Dark Ocean. Oh, I remember looking down. That's the first time I saw it. I'm sure it was there before, but there was a pit. There was actually a mosh pit going. Devil in the Deep Dark Ocean. And I remember for the most part, I've never seen a pit go. I'm sure there has been. Don't yell at me because, I'm retarded. I don't view every fucking live version ever made of a Nightwish song. But I'm just simply saying that I have seen before that. I had never seen a pit at a Nightwish show. But
normally there's too damn big to do a pit.
But there was, at that show, there was a small pit over towards the front of the stage on the right side. There was a pit going. And I remember looking, and I'm like, holy shit, there's a fucking pit going. I don't blame them because holy shit, that song is fucking heavy as fuck. You hear it on the album, it's heavy, but there's the melodic sound, but you're there live, it's like, holy fuck, it's heavy.
Even listening to it like this is nothing compared to being there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, being there, that song was so freaking hard.
Dude, they could do a DVD and it would sound better than that. These videos, as I don't think I ever really said, but
they're all on cell phones.
So I forgot to say it, they're all pretty much cell phones. They're not the best quality. And sorry to say, we should have said it before. They're not perfect quality, and people might bitch about it. But if you bitch,
hey, what do you want from a cell phone?
This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to get all the songs from our show. There was 4 songs total, which we've already gone through 3, I believe, that were not from our show. But we figured we don't want to leave them out because
they were good songs.
Well, of course. I mean, what were they?
Right now, you gotta ask me.
I don't remember.
Elvenjig was one of them.
No, Elvenjig was our show.
No, it wasn't. Elvenjig wasn't, but Elven Path was.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, whatever. I don't care. The 3 songs we already said. There are 3 in a row that were not from our show. I know Elan was one of them.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's a little after this one because we haven't got to it yet. But Slaying the Dreamer is the last one. Which I'm kind of pissed that we didn't have ours, because ours was so really good. Although the one that we chose was pretty good too. But Nemo, this one's coming up. This one.
Oh, yeah. Let's go to this one.
Nemo Everybody loves it. We all love it. Finding Nemo. We'll find Nemo. And, you know, it's not about that. We all know it's not about Nemo because I think this song was...
long before that movie ever started.
Actually, I don't know. 2005, it was on 1. So 2004, I say. I really don't know, to be honest. I don't really care.
I can't tell you, I never saw that.
To be honest, I know this ain't about finding Nemo, but I know a lot of people associate it a little bit because same name. But Nemo, I know it's. I think it's a Latin name. I know it means no name.
Right. Yeah.
So Nemo, it literally means like my name forevermore. Nemo, my name forevermore. That's what they say. So no name, basically my name forevermore.
Nameless.
Yeah, but it's such a beautiful song. And as I said before, did we get to Alon? Yeah, we already did Alon, right?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I thought we did. But yeah, like I said, both those songs beautiful. This song's beautiful. Everybody loves this song. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I love pretty much... There might be, like... If I even could possibly think, there might be, like, 5 songs total that I don't like by Nightwish. Which, I don't even know. I haven't really said whatever, but I'm just saying, if there has to be a few songs, there might be at most 5 total, and they've got probably about 200 songs. So, you know, that just goes to show you that, yeah, who cares? And I don't even know what I was going to say. I don't really care anymore. Yeah, I sound like a bumbling idiot. I don't care. Y'all want to hate, then hate. Try not to, but if you do, whatever, I can't stop you because I'm not God. The supposed God, whatever. Okay, so Nemo from the Worcester 2018 tour, year ago. What is that? What the hell is that holiday? St. Patrick's Day. There we go.
A year ago today.
Shut up. Sorry, I don't mean to actually tell you to shut up because you actually helped me. Good doggy.
You don't really want to get hurt.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, try it. And don't think you can sneak up on me. I can see you.
Just hit go.
Here we go. Shampoo, yeah. Alright, before we get into this one. Nemo, thoughts?
That was one of the better songs of the entire show, I think. Just in terms of the energy, that one was really yummy.
She's always got major energy, I have to say. My personal favorite for energy, I still have to say, has to be I Want My Tears Back. I mean, come on. You see her, I mean, I still say...
fucking dancing and twirling around.
Yeah, I mean, you see the whacking one, and yeah, she does that a little bit, and then she's doing the windmill. But I Want My Tears Back, she was twirling, and yeah, come
dancing
on. Yeah, she was dancing. She was, like I said before, that person said floor is flying. She was... And then, even when she's doing the hay, she's like, doing this, and then she's back here, like tilted her back, like she's in a chair, but she's standing, she's like...
Yeah.
and then when it stops, she's like... Yeah, like, you almost literally hear her blow out her breath. It was that much. But I do agree, there was a lot of energy on Nemo.
That was a great...
It was great.
That's a great song, yeah.
You know, the only thing I was a little annoyed about the Decades tour was that a few of the songs they've played quite a bit. Like Alon and Nemo, they played a lot already. It's like they should have chosen some others. I remember I heard, okay, they're going to do a lot of songs they didn't do before. So I'm literally going back into the early Ataria ages. I'm looking at like Tutankhamun and Slaying the Dreamer and like all those like the first two albums of Taria and some of the others. I'm looking, I'm like, okay, they should play this, they should play this. And they played a few, of course, from the Taria age, a lot, the Taria era, rather, as they call them, eras.
Well, yeah, she had 5 albums, Annette had 2, and so far Flora only has 1.
They're working on
they're working on the second one, but I'm saying at that time, she had only
But
had
it's
1
funny
album.
how so many people are like, Flora, I mean, she's got what? They're on their 3rd tour almost with her. Well, they finished it. They have like, I say you could say the Imaginarium tour, she did about 3/4 of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had Emblems
Endless Forms Most
Endless
Beautiful.
Forms Most Beautiful, and then they had the Decades tour. So that's like 3 tour, like 2.5 to 2 3/4 with Floor tours, but only 1 album so far with her.
Well, let's get back to this one.
Shit. Yes, we do need to, because Slaying the Dreamer. This, as you can see, is another one that was not from our show. It's the one before the Philadelphia show.
Mm-hmm.
The 16th. We were the 17th. As we all know, the 17th is
St. Patty's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day, no matter what year, what day, whatever. I think every holiday should be that, you know. Fuck, like, you know, like, all those, what do you call them, like, President's Day and this, that, they're always on a Monday. It's like, you know, it should just be on a specific day, like Halloween,
Well,
Christmas.
Memorial Day is always on a Monday. It doesn't matter what day it is.
That's the thing, like Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, St. Patrick's Day, they're all on, no matter what day of the week it follows. It's always on the 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Christmas is always the 25th. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day is always in the 31st and the 1st. Just feel I said Christmas, didn't I?
Yes. You're talking about
Christmas is the 25th. Halloween's always the 31st. There's a few others. All holidays should be on the same day. Doesn't matter what the fuck day of the week it is. But we all know some of those. What do you call those? Like, I guess you could call them holidays, but like, they're for like the trash, so that the trash goes out later. I guess you could say, not. I don't know. I don't really care anymore. You know what? Let's get back into this. My brain sucks. My brain is gone. People's egg yolks look like people's eyes, and who cares? You Golden Girl fans will get that. Here we go.
Oh.
Why you? Oh.
Oh, come on.
I sorry, I must have because I hit pause right there between. Okay. Yeah, right. Slaying the Dreamer. Oof. Holy fuck. Always great.
Yes, indeed.
And we've only got this one and the next one, so you might as well say. Even though I know you feel better, I assume.
No, I still feel like crap.
Well, you look like crap, so it's a contrast. No.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
it's a match set. They go together.
Well, I know
sure
this
sometimes
is.
I look over, I thought you were asleep.
No.
Who the hell could sleep?
I
Anybody falls asleep to this, they deserve to be beaten with prejudice.
Hell, if I fell asleep right now, that would be very bad because I either go forward into the desk or hopefully backward onto
you
the
would go
bed.
backwards.
You're literally on your
What
bed.
the fuck? Yeah, but you'd
That
go
would
backwards.
be fine if I went backwards, but if I went forward, I'd be screwed.
But it
Going
wouldn't
backwards, you fall on
because
the
you
back.
would take our things out too, and I'd have to beat
Oh,
your
is
ass.
she gonna attack me?
She's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he fell back, he'd fall on the cat.
Don't ever do that.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's get going because this song is long.
1655. Even though we know it's on the album, it's 24.
20 something.
But yeah, it's for this is only like the first 3 parts or something. Anyways, greatest show on earth. As we always say, as some people say, greatest song on earth. It's a great song.
It's a very good song.
I'm not sure if I would actually say greatest song. I love it. I'm not dissing it at all when I say that. It's just there's so many songs in the universe. It's hard to choose. Like I could not pick my favorite Nightwish song because there's so many good ones. I really can't choose.
It's impossible to pick a favorite.
Exactly. Oh, there's some things I've seen. It's like the only problem with Nightwish is they have too many good songs, and it's like that's the problem. It's like because choosing your favorite, yeah, it's a problem. It's like that's when you say you don't have a favorite. You just like when I see people say favorite band or favorite song, it's like too many to choose from, so I can't. Sorry.
It's an embarrassment of riches.
Nightwish is one of my favorite bands. I never actually showed you guys this, and I'll have to move the camera, so whatever.
Oh no.
Oh, it's just my tattoo. Shush. My tattoo, Nightwish. I actually designed this myself, and I got it done. Well, you don't even know where I got it done, but our tattoo guy did it for me, and I'm just saying I designed it. Oh, wow, that's really bad. There we go. What the fuck? Okay. No, now you're
Now
too...
Billy has no head.
Yeah, no. Sorry! I should have done it way
now I'm
before.
gone.
Hold on. Chill your skinky ass out. Yes, I know. We're bad. Now I'm...
No, you're gone.
Here we go.
Try moving.
Just move the monitor.
I'm moving the monitor. I'm just... Is it okay now, or should I move it? I really don't know anymore. I think the monitor got moved forward, for one.
I think I liked it better when I was gone.
Shut up, you hoe. Hell, personally, I could deal with you two just being in the picture, but...
Alright, later.
And this is my other... What do you mean later? We're not leaving. We still got 2 more songs.
You said that you'd like us to leave, so I said later.
This is my other. As some people might think it's Titanic, but it's not, and I'm not getting into that shit, so...
Yeah, let's just get into the song.
I'm just trying to figure if we have people in it enough. I don't even know anymore.
Are you, like, going blind now?
I'm not going blind, you whore.
It's like, well, I'm trying to see if everyone's in there. It's like, aren't you looking at the monitor there?
We're in it.
You can tell he's my brother, because as much as I want to kill him, I'm not going to. Yeah.
Let's just hit start.
There we go. I think I'll be good now. I will hit start once I got my freaking... And you got yours on, too. Put your damn headphones on.
I will when it's time.
Put them on. I'm about to do it.
Okay.
Listen. You might be older than me, but I'm wiser.
Okay.
Probably don't, but still, I like to think.
I'll allow you to think that.
I am smart. Common sense, not academic sense. but
Okay, we're
common
all ready.
sense.
You can hit the button.
Shut up, you whore. Yeah, I call you a whore. You might be a male. I said a whore. Because I'm an equal opportunist douchebag. You're a whore whether you're a guy or a girl. You're just a whore in general. No. Yes, I'm a bad person. Deal with it. Here you go. Greatest show on earth.
bountiful with life. Within decades, we must close our eyes again. Isn't it a noble and enlightened way of spending our brief time in the sun? To work at understanding the universe and how we have come to wake up in it.
Those two meld so good together.
I was thinking.
Come on, let's go. Bye. Okay. Greatest show on earth. What can one say about it?
That's a phenomenal song.
Of course.
I still can't believe that for that show they went from that into Go Slow Score.
Hell, I don't know. I must have been looped, which is funny because I didn't even drink a damn drop of alcohol in that show. But I seriously thought Greatest Show on Earth was the last song they played on our show. But apparently it was Go Slow Score.
Yeah, and I remember it was. I remember,
but,
as they say, the floorgasm.
But Go Slow Score is a great song, but to me it's not a last song.
Yeah.
Greatest Show on Earth and Last Ride of the Day, those are last songs.
Yeah.
But Go Slow Score, as I love it with Taria, I love it with Floor. Hell, I think I netted it one time, but I'm not really sure. But my point is, it's just not a last song with a concert.
Yeah.
But for some reason, this was the one, and I don't remember it being. I swear, I remember
Greatest Show
on Earth being the last song. But apparently, this was because this video, it said in the description the last song of the show, and I'm like, this wasn't the last fucking song. But I skipped to the end. It was because she took the what
Or
is that
mic and
called?
mic stand.
The mic stand and walked off stage. And I remember they didn't come out. You know, they're not much for encores.
No.
Back with Torio, they possibly were. Because I remember, I forget what it was. It might have been. No, it wasn't even Arrow. It might have been. How's that EP? Over the Hills and Far Away EP. Mm-hmm. There was like 5 live songs, and the second to last there was. But here, I don't know if they're counting like one more song, or whatever it was that they came out, and because she says Ebos, which I don't know if it means good night or whatever in Finnish. It might be. I'm not assuming you know. I'm just saying Ebos because she said Ebos. She goes, and then they come back out. They do that, and then she says Ebos. She says something else. I'm assuming it means like no. Kitos is thank you. I know for a fact that Kitos means thank you in Finnish because, you know, we know them a lot. You know, just whatever. But I don't know if Ebos means like good night.
Probably.
It might mean good night, but I remember she says Ebos, and then they walk out, and then we hear like one more song, and then she comes out, and they do another song, and then she says Ebos. I don't know what the fuck she says after that, but it's like I don't know if she's like good night for good or whatever. Who knows? And but yes, Ghost of Score. This is the last song.
Only took us 4 hours to do it.
Probably. And from what I remember looking, it's not anywhere near as great. You know, her Floorgasm on Wacken, it's not that as great. I do remember it kind of cracks at the end, but, you know, you can't always get it perfect.
It goes from night to night. You can't.
Yeah.
But to be honest, what's that? Endless Forms Most Beautiful tour.
Uh-huh.
I remember hearing it. It was great. And even this tour, it was great. The Floorgasm, as they call it, is the very end of Ghost of Score. You really can't compare it to watching it on Wacken or whatever. Yeah, it gives you goosebumps, but you're there. It gives you like... Yeah. I have to say, it gives you goosebumps, but like for real there, it gives you like...
chills.
And brain bumps. Like I don't even know what to call it. It's like goosebumps times like 50.
Yeah.
It really does. And there you go. Yeah. Alright. Well, you'll obviously be able to say, even though I know it's a little late, but hopefully you'll be able to get home by like 12:30.
Yeah.
Like I said, sorry for keeping you so late.
It's okay.
But it's the last song, you might as well stay for it.
Yeah.
Alright. Headphones on.
Yep.
Hair out, if you want it out. And here we go. Ghost of Score. One of the greatest epics ever. But Nightwish is one of the greatest bands ever, so. Oh yeah.
I love that solo.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Well, Nightwish in general is a major fucking wow and a half, but...
Yeah, sorry, it is.
Go slow score. Damn. No matter what fucking show you see it at.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even though, like, I have to say that, as they call it, the floorgasm at the end there. The whacking one was great. And yeah, okay, this might not have sounded very great, but
Still gave
you're
me
there.
chills.
But no,
Absolutely.
when you're there, it's like a million times better, of course. Because you really can't.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is it just gave me chills this time, too.
Mhm.
I didn't get the chills, to be honest.
I started to get the goosebumps, and then I got the damn chills right up my
But-
fucking back.
Nightwish, like I've said before, is one of those bands that,
You gotta see them live.
yeah, of course, but like I can be in the worst mood in the universe, like I'm like ready to kill somebody, chop their head off, but I listen to them so much, like my mood improves like 1,000%. I love them. Nightwish,
And-
I love them.
I gotta say, guys, that's it for
Well,
this
yes,
thing.
this was the last song. You haven't talked too much, so talk.
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for having me, and hopefully we can do this again very soon. And
Well, I meant about, like, yeah, that's great, but, like, your opinions about any of the songs.
well,
we say that after every song that we listen to.
Sometimes, but
Well-
he's just there, like, like Sebastian.
no, just I was really pleased to have been a part of the show, to have been there, and to have been an audience participant. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And
Yeah.
I hope to do that again very, very soon.
High fives.
High fives.
That wasn't
Ow.
There we go, let's just slap each other to death. Oh man, I was going insane. I know, normally I'm pretty, I wouldn't say demure, because that's just retarded, but, like, I'm pretty, what do you call it, like,
Laid back, kept.
yeah,
Not-
that's a bad term too, but I was about to say flaccid, but that's not a good term either. But no, I'm pretty, like, yeah, I guess you said laid back. I don't really get too much, but this time, I think it's, well, even though it's empty right now, but I think I should TV. Danger contents will fuck you up. My 2 drinks, yeah. I told you what I
what's
did.
in it.
I told you it was in it. But if you didn't watch all of it, that's your problem. Sorry to say, but it is.
So yeah, I guess that's it for us. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you
lasted through this
if you like our content, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want us to react to more Nightwish or other bands, shoot us a comment down below. And that's it for us tonight, guys. Later.
Peace.
Yep. And this guy, he will eventually be in more of ours if he decides to get his act over here. Yeah.
After I recover from the embarrassment of this one. That's just because of me, not because of you.
Yeah, I know we're embarrassed.
I'm an embarrassment to myself.
Believe me, we're embarrassed to ourselves. Oh yeah. Believe me, I was pretty out there today. Which is a good thing, because whatever. But my main, me being so outgoing is all the booze. It was. It doesn't mean I'm faking it because of whatever. This is just me being under the influence of alcohol. Oh yeah. Doesn't mean whatever. Anyways, you know what? Okay. Like we said, what did we say?
We said lots of stuff.
Shush. No, what did we say? About if you like this.
I've already said that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, let's say if you like it, like if you like our content, subscribe, all that. This, if you manage to get through this whole video, if you're actually watching us right now, I applaud you for having
if we can even upload it.
I applaud you for having the patience to go through this whole video, even though I know it's worth it in a way, because this is Nightwish. Nightwish is like the bee's knees.
Yeah, to get it. We'll see you next time.
What do you call that? Bee's knees. That's like 80s. Or is that 70s?
Bee's knees?
Bee's knees. Is that? It's like a term. The bee's knees.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea how old that is.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye bye, people.
Bye, guys.